Man, I'm gonna try to make this video as quick and concise as possible. But gotta say, man, end of day, end of. I'm so used to doing end of day reports now. I want to do end of month report with this channel for myself and anyone who's watching who maybe wants to learn a little bit about how I do things and how I do and transmute my sexual energy on semen retention and just things that I learned throughout my journey. Of course, I'm not going to say and tell everyone the great powers that you do get, but needless to say, for my end of the month report, for those of you who are just tuning in now, I have been working with semen retention now for about 8 years and been going through the challenges. You know, I started off with just being able to go a couple days, and then a month, and then a couple months, and then a year, and then just gradually been building up on that. Right now, I guess technically I would have been at 3 years, but I had a wet dream, so I kind of count it as a relapse, but I know a lot of people don't, but I kind of do, so I guess it's kind of I kind of counted at like 7 months that I really fully am at right now without any wet dreams or anything of that nature. But if you want to count 3 years, I mean, I kind of count it all, because I mean, it wasn't like I intentionally did it, but I still kind of see it though as 7 strong months with no wet dreams or anything like that, because I have been learning how to transmute my energy. And this is exactly why I want to even start doing these videos at the end of every month as well. You know, this has become another creative channel for me to just, you know, transmute this energy into, because man, it gets intense. The energy, it gets intense, and you're like, what am I going to do with all this energy? And if you don't have anywhere to like channel it into, say through like a creative avenue such as music, art, your business, yourself, I mean, just something you can build on, something where you could just, you know, channel it into. You know, it's like this big ocean of water that needs to be controlled and directed into one direction, right? And so this is it, guys. I end of month report. This month was actually pretty interesting. I've worked with different crystals on semen retention. Yesterday was actually kind of eye-opening, because I wore rose quartz because I thought, you know, maybe I needed more of God's love in my life that I could share with others, but mostly, you know, towards myself and others. But then I realized that rose quartz made me and turned me into a little pansy. I was like, why am I getting so emotional? Like, why do I feel so weak? And so I took it off, and as soon as I did that, my warrior spirit returned. So that's just a learning lesson for me, not to wear rose quartz. I really don't like it. It just, for me personally, it makes me like a pansy. I'd rather have, you know, love like a lion than like a lamb. So that's pretty much just my personal journey. But, you know, maybe some of you guys might resonate with that more so than I did. But I've also been working with obsidian. Obsidian has been helping me a lot, just facing deeper waters within my soul, and just challenges that arise. I've actually moved from, you know, searching and moving into the future and just living moment by moment as I continue my disciplines and everything that I'm doing. It's just crazy how you don't have to think too far ahead. You don't have to worry too much about what's going to happen in the future if you just stay tuned and grounded into the present. And that really has a lot to do with the disciplines that I've created around my personal journey that actually really helps to transmute the energy. You know, and if you haven't done that yet, I highly recommend that you do that. You know, create your own daily disciplines to transmute that energy. For me personally, some of the main ones are like prayer, you know, reading the Bible, meditating, and journaling for sure. Those are like the 4 main ones, but of course I have my other ones that are uniquely tied to my journey. But if that's something you need to start doing every day, I kid you not, like, you'll start to see the magic happen and unfold. You don't even have to strive anymore for anything. You just attract everything you need into your journey, which is really cool, and it aligns you. You know, that's something I've noticed a lot this month. So I've been becoming into alignment to my purpose. I don't have to chase it. Like, I kid you not, everything just falls into place every day that I do my disciplines. And that's the key. You have to do your disciplines every day, and they don't become a burden once you start, doing semen retention. It just becomes natural. Like, you need it, like you have to do it. Otherwise, that energy is going to spiral out of control. You're going to start to get angry. You're probably going to relapse. You're probably going to go sleep with that girl that's been hitting on you. Like, you need to do your disciplines every day. It's a must. It's like survival to get through semen retention. You have to do it every day. But once it becomes like a natural habit for you to do, it's crazy how like I said, life just starts to work magically in your favor, and aligning you with the people, places, and things you need to complete your mission here on earth that you've been divinely chosen to fulfill. And so that's something that I'm learning right now. And of course, that doesn't mean you're immune to trials and challenges. Like, dude, I deal with haters all the time. I deal with people who want to, stop whatever God's put inside me, like, all the time. Like, you'll always face, demonic attacks and all of that. But, with God, you're already strong enough to defeat them. And not only that, these people don't do semen retention. The people that try to attack you don't do that. So you already have an upper hand on everybody, even just with that. So they can try, but your spiritual discernment is on such a higher level now. Like, you can feel what people are thinking. You could feel their intentions probably better than they even know about themselves, right? I've been catching people in lies, just in their energy. Like, you just become so attuned to what everyone else is thinking and feeling in the spiritual world. And that's something I've definitely noticed this month as I continue to move forward. Even the animals, the trees, the energy around me, you could just you gain this intuition that only the spiritual world knows about. And it's like you have backstage passes to everything that's happening in the background while everyone's just watching the play from their seats in the theater. It's crazy. It's just crazy how your intuition just increases on such a whole new level. And not only that, I mean, dude, I've been getting swarmed by people. Like, I've come to understand that there's some places where my energy can be hidden and people are not able to find me, and I like that. Meaning, this place right here, where I'm at right now, people don't bug me. It's almost like being in the Bermuda Triangle. Only certain things are allowed to be in here, otherwise everything else sinks and gets destroyed. And once I leave this place, it's like everyone just swarms me like I'm a celebrity, and it's just so annoying because I value my peace. I value my boundaries, and not everyone is allowed to have access to me, especially as I continue on this journey, because I feel very deeply what others are going through and the things they still need to work on. And it's not my job, it's not my responsibility to take that on for myself when I've been doing the work for me. And so I've even gotten to a point where one of my boundaries is I just don't like to be touched by people, because I can read people's energies. When they touch me, I know everything that's going on with them, and I don't want that. I don't want those low frequencies lingering on me. I don't care how it makes people feel. I don't care if you get mad because I don't want to be touched. That's not my problem. I love myself. I value myself, and I am willing to put that boundary around me because, like I said, I enjoy my peace, I enjoy my high frequency, and I don't need anyone or anything bothering me with theirs, okay? So that's another thing I've been learning too throughout this journey on semen retention, is you set clear boundaries on what you like, what you expect. You don't tolerate disrespect. You learn to love yourself fully, and you become this almost like king-like version of yourself, the best version of yourself, and you expect everyone in your sphere to follow that or leave. And that's just where it's at, man. And so for me right now, I'm so grateful that I found this peaceful place. I'm probably going to start exploring the sun and what it does to me on semen retention, because I've been reading and really diving deep into this, and I just feel called to it. You just got to trust your intuition, and that's the great thing about this journey as it unfolds day to day. You journal every day and you grow yourself every day. New doors open up every day, and doors that don't need to be open stay closed, which is awesome. So because you're always being directed by the higher hand of God. And so I really wanted to just kind of, like I said, do this quick end of the month report for you guys. I'll probably start doing this now at the end of every month, just to kind of, I also want to see how much I grow. And if any of this resonates with you, take what resonates with you on your journey and use it. I don't expect people to follow my journey, because not everyone's strong to like do what I do on a daily basis and stay consistent. So yeah, I do believe that I am one of a kind, and I say that in the most humblest way, just because God is good to me, and I've chosen to follow him, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes, whatever he calls me to do. And not everyone's willing to do that and stay consistent through the trials and the tribulations. And so I feel very blessed that God has given me this gift, and I continue to utilize it in the way that he wants me to. But if anything that I do can helps you, then take it. I'm just here to live my life. I'm just here to be my authentic self, and that's it. I don't care what people think. I'm not really here to help anybody. Like, I'm just here to do my thing, get in and get out of this world, and keep it moving. Like, for real. Like, I'm not sitting here waiting on anybody anymore. Nobody can keep up with me. So it's like I'm just done trying to help people. Like, so take whatever you need from this video, and if it helps you, it helps you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Click on another channel. I don't care. I'm just here to share my journey. So hopefully, I don't know. I guess I'm just doing my thing. That's all I'm doing. So have a nice day. Until next month. Talk to you then.